You know how crazy it is for a guy to tell you that he needs you to be submissive? How are you leading a secret life while you're trying to talk to me? Bro, I've been busy. Like, I had things to do. Like, yeah, my grandmother, she got bit by a bee. So, like, I had been busy about that. And then, like, one of my friends, like, their daughter's son had a birthday. So I've been super busy. To just send out a text to reply, I am the man. I am the man. You have to listen to everything that I am saying and the way that I say it and how I say it, because what I'm saying needs to be said in this way. Red flag. Red flag, red flag. Flag is on the play. You know, today I was sitting back and I was just thinking about some of my most memorable experiences I've had this year. And I like to do this thing where it's when it gets closer to the end of the year and I look back and I reflect on lessons that I've learned, just memorable experiences, things that I was excited for, things that I'm grateful for. And that had me thinking. I thought back to my dating history and the women that really stuck out to me. And you would think that someone being memorable in your dating experience would be like the good ones, right? Those would stick out because it's far more few good experiences than bad ones. But the ones that really stuck out to me were the bad experiences, because I think those are the ones that I probably learned from the most. And I'm like, damn, man, why did I go through that? Like, who was I in that situation? You ever like look back and you're like thinking of something you went through? You're like, why did I go through that? And it's because we couldn't see it. We weren't aware. You know, something that you don't know much about men is, I know that, you know, ladies, you feel like you're the ones that are constantly being put through all this because we're the ones putting you through it. But men, we go through it too. We have our own struggles with women that we come across, and we have our own red flags that we have to watch out for. So today I want to talk about red flags and the ones that you should definitely be aware of, because man, if I knew about some of these now back then, I want to say I'd be in a better place. You know, I don't know, because you don't also want to be like, oh yeah, you know, I needed those lessons, because there could be truth to that, but then there's some things it's like, I really didn't need to learn that. You know, I was fine, I was good. Like, why did you put me through that? Universe, what were you doing? Like, I didn't need that. But I want to talk about red flags today because I feel like nowadays it's more prominent. People are putting up something that they want you to see versus who they actually are. And I think that's what causes red flags. So let's talk about that today. By the way, so happy that you're back to the channel. Welcome back. Seriously, glad that you're here with me again. You already know who it is. I'm bringing a game so that way you ladies could actually know what men are saying. You know the name, Touche. Back with another episode of Date Theory. Red flags, let's get right into it. You ever meet a guy where the words just don't align with the actions? You know what I'm talking about. You know, Mr. And baby, yeah, I can't wait to take you out, girl. You're like, yeah, I got the spot. You know, I got this restaurant I want to take you to right by the water. It's beautiful, girl. I can't wait to see you. Yeah. You know, Mr. Smooth Operator in text, that guy, the one that he never does anything he says he's gonna do. I'm talking about Mr. Never Follows Through. Ladies, that is a huge red flag. Actions reveals intent. If the actions don't add up to the words, ain't nothing else to be heard. You gotta go. Now, speaking about words, ladies, I know you heard this before. Silence is golden. Well, in dating, silence isn't actually always golden. Sometimes it's a neon sign saying peace. And not peace like peace. Peace like peace, like get out. Listen, I'm talking about ghosting. That is a huge red flag. Huge red flag. You know that guy that y'all will be talking and then you don't hear from him for like a day or two, but y'all been talking like every day? You know that guy. And then he comes back and he tells like, yeah, girl, you know, I've been busy. Like, I had things to do. Like, yeah, my grandmother, she got bit by a bee. So like, I had been busy about that. And then like one of my friends, like their daughter's son had a birthday, so I've been super busy. To just send out a text to reply, you've been too busy? Nah. You're not feeling to spin the block on me after you quiet. We don't do that around here. Ladies, when you see someone ghosting you for a day or two or longer, or just ghosting you at all, huge red flag. If he's starting to do it in the beginning, he's going to do it later on. And you don't deserve that. So tell him, peace. This one I've been actually really intrigued about because I've heard some like crazy stories which never really made sense to me. You know that person that you're talking to that leads a completely different life, you know, like a double life? You know what I'm talking about. The secret life guy. Him. Yeah, that's a crazy red flag to me. How are you leading a secret life while you're trying to talk to me? That makes no sense. Ladies, transparency is everything. Require what you share. That's the bare minimum. If he isn't willing to at least tell you the things that you're telling him, red flag. Bye. Peace. Love this one because I've seen it all throughout my life. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the control freak. I'm talking about Mr. Machismo. Mr. I am the man. I am the man. You have to listen to everything that I am saying and the way that I say it and how I say it, because what I'm saying needs to be said in this way. You know that guy. The one that needs to feel like he's the man. The one that tells you he needs women to be submissive. You know how crazy it is for a guy to tell you that he needs you to be submissive? First of all, any person that tells you who they are is not ever who they are. You know the guy that needs to be the lead instead of just leading? Those who just voice who they are versus just being. Ladies, when you see that guy early on, establish your boundaries. Establish them, because your boundaries are healthy. They're the ones that are going to stop him and let him know, like, hey, you can be who you are. I'm not going to impede on that. Don't compromise your comfortability. Whew. I'm not going to lie. This red flag I have done before. 100%. You know, when a girl would just start talking to me about a date or a holiday that's like coming up in a few months, she want to have plans for it. Palms start sweating, my feet start clicking. I'm just like, girl, I don't know if I'm gonna be here by next week. You know the guys who just like disappear when any future talks come around? You know, the Magic Man? Magic Man. It's Talladega Nights. I hope you knew that, because it's a good movie. Ladies, it's okay to discuss expectations. The future shouldn't be some sort of mystery. And it doesn't have to actually be something that's heavy. Every time that a woman has said something in the future, a few months out, I think my heart just starts pounding right away. And I'm just like, oh my God, she wants to get married. What am I gonna do? She wants to meet my mom. And I didn't even give her the benefit of the doubt. So I think discussing those expectations up front and just giving some clarity, that'll take you a long way. But when you see that guy, that's a red flag. And speaking of my poor decisions, ladies, you ever been with a dude who was like, damn girl, you remind me of my ex. Damn, my ex was just like that. You sound just like her. Oh, talking about those ex chronicles. You know, that's a big red flag. You still talking about your ex? I'm supposed to be your next. How you talking about her? That doesn't make any sense. Ladies, when you see a man who is continuously comparing you to his ex or even bringing her up at all, that is a huge red flag in itself. There's some unresolved feelings there that, trust me, you do not want to be a part of. Let him figure that out on his own. Tell him. Peace. And the last red flag I was saving for the end, because this one is savory. I'm talking about the manipulators, the narcissists, the emotional terrorists, all in one group that is known as gaslighters. Yeah, gaslighting people. We all been in situations that just don't add up. Like, these people must be terrible at math. The gaslighters are the ones that get you to question your reality, question the things that you believe that's going on, question your experiences and tell you how it's supposed to be, make you feel bad about the experiences that you're sharing and judge you on them. Yeah, those people are, they're ones to watch out for. They're a huge red flag. When you're sharing experiences, letting someone know of your decisions, you're not really looking to say, hey, judge me. Gaslighters will try to make you feel insecure and tell you how the reality is supposed to be and how it's a fact to them. So when you start seeing anyone that's like that and they are judging your decisions that you've made in your past to become the person that attracted them in the first place, ladies, red flag. Flag is on the play. Get out of there. So these are the red flags that I would say watch out for in dating. Some of these I have come across, and I really hope this helps you in some way, because let me tell you, if it was me, I would have loved to knew this information back then. That way I could have missed out on some of this shit, because I didn't need all those lessons. I didn't need them. But once again, thank y'all so much for coming back to the channel. I love that you're here. If you enjoy my face and want to hear more about these incredible dating topics and point of views, subscribe to my channel and comment. I would love to hear about some red flags that I didn't talk about today. Maybe some of the ones that y'all have faced, and probably have a story about how you overcame them. That'd be dope. But I'll catch y'all on the next one. Again, it's Touche. See y'all later. Peace.